I think it's still morning. It is cold. It's about 40 degrees, and we're here behind the Red Cross headquarters. This is where I park oftentimes when I go to the White House. We're going to make our way down to the Christmas tree Pageant of Peace before heading in for the press briefing. The press briefing is 1:30. Press briefing is pretty much always late, so we're not too plussed about it. This, by the way, though, is the Red Cross Memorial, and it highlights major events in the Red Cross history. Like the 1863, the Red Cross was founded in Switzerland. The Geneva Convention, 1864. There's Clara Barton, 1881. But it's a pretty interesting bench with... Oh, hang on a second. There we go. It's an interesting bench with all major events in the history of the Red Cross, such as huge disasters that took place, World War I, Mississippi River flooding. And it's down here behind Red Cross headquarters, just down from the White House. It's cold today. It's like 40-something degrees. Not much going on. We had some people arrested at the Department of Energy this morning. It was too cold to go out and cover them. They were protesting climate change, global warming. Oops, I forgot to pay for parking. So parking, you can use an app to pay for it, which is actually nice because then you can just juice it all day long if you need more parking. Parking is like $4.50 for 2 hours, say $5 for 2 hours, and the ticket, if you get one, is $30. So sometimes I just go a week without parking, and it's pretty much the same price as one ticket. And well, you don't really get a ticket that often. You gotta just play the odds sometimes. All right, we're gonna make way over to the National Christmas Tree in what's called the Pageant of Peace. Christmas trees from every state, territory, and a few other places, and they're all decorated by kids from those states and territories. So over there is the National Christmas Tree. That is different than the White House Christmas tree, though most people colloquially call this the White House Christmas tree. The White House Christmas tree is inside the White House. This one is outside on the National Mall, but it's next to the White House, and of course the President or the First Lady lights it up every year. That's what I showed you guys last week. Let's see if we can go in. Over there is the south lawn of the White House. I guess they're not putting up a hockey rink this year. And over here are the trees. Let's go make our way in. Okay, first up, state of Alabama, Choctaw County Elementary School. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on some of these. Wrong button. There we go. So I have these ornaments all decked out by the kids. The next one is from Alaska. They got mountains and totem poles, other native Eskimo type things. Cool. And then territory, American Samoa, fish, beaches, sun, and Arizona. Sometimes they paint the state flag into their ornaments. Sometimes they paint like the state animal. There's a cactus. Arkansas, Pine Bluff High School. And they've got deers and flowers. This is the Bureau of Indian Education. This is the organization that handles education at Native American reservations and nations. Baca de Loye Azi Community School, New Mexico, and Little Wound School, South Dakota. California, from Mendocino K-8 School. Guess they got the Golden Gate Bridge. Must be in Northern California. What do we got here? Colorado. Why is there a polar bear in Colorado? I don't know. Kids got a good imagination. Maybe it's like a white wolf or something, or white gopher. State of Connecticut, McDonald Middle School. And, well, it's Connecticut. It's nothing. Same with Delaware. Hello, I'm in Delaware. All right, that's from the Newark High School. Which way do we go next? It sort of jumps all over. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Let's just keep going this way. Yeah. This is Kentucky, Commonwealth of Kentucky. Kentucky School for the Blind and Kentucky School for the Deaf. Wow, those are some pretty artistic designs. That's cool. Louisiana, Lafayette Middle School. They've got the little fleur-de-lis and other Louisiana things. Maine, East End Community School. They got like dogs and mooses. That's not a moose. Kind of looks like a moose, a fox. Maryland, Riverdale Elementary School. That's outside of D.C. Or no, Talbot County. Baltimore County. Well, they've got all the counties, different ornaments for each county. Trinity Catholic in Massachusetts. And is it a whale? Oh, there's a Boston Tea Party ornament. That's kind of cool. And Michigan. We'll see the other ones on the other side in a minute. Michigan's got turtles and flowers and deer. Minnesota, St. Alphonsus Catholic School. What is that? Oh, they got ducks fishing. Oh, Duluth. There's a big picture of the bridge in Duluth. Mississippi. Pearl High School in Pearl, Mississippi. Wow, that's really pretty. See the duck up there? Missouri, Scott City, RI, Scott City Elementary. More little birds, clouds. Montana, Highlight Elementary School. These guys just made different colored statues, pictures of Montana. Look at that here. Look both sides. This is Nebraska. Of course, they have a Cornhusker logo on one of them. Chadron Public School. Nevada, Richard Rundle Elementary School. And they got turtles and tortoises and birds. A lot of kids like to draw animals, I guess. New Hampshire, Live Free or Die from Rundlet Middle School. New Jersey, Sparta High School. This is Sparta. Well, that's a cool horse, isn't it? And look at that. Some of these guys are some good little artists. These kids. New Mexico, Vista Grande Elementary School. New York, Questar 3 BOCES, whatever that is. That's a little Rudolph. I love New York. They have bears in New York? I guess they do upstate. North Carolina, West Buncombe Elementary School. More Cardinals. North Carolina's flag. North Dakota, Twin Butte Elementary School. God. More horses and stuff. We swing over here to Ohio. This is from Newton Baker School of the Arts. That looks pretty cool. And then Oklahoma, Zero International, Tulsa Public Schools. The Northern Mariana Islands is right over here. Marianas High School. One of our territories in the Pacific. Let's cut over this way for a second, because we missed a few here, and we'll come back. Oregon. Donald Long School. And Pennsylvania, Austin Area School District. More fields and deers and birds and stuff like that. Territory of Puerto Rico. Oh, their ornaments got blown off. A little windy, guys. I think they're like paper ones. And then Rhode Island, Frank Thompson Middle School. And South Carolina. It's a cool dog. Guy's got some NASCAR ornaments. So like, I think they send the drawings up here, and then I think the Park Service puts them on these ornament type things. They sort of like glue them on, because sometimes you see the exact same design on two or more ornaments. That, of course, is the National Christmas Tree. Lights up this afternoon like 3 o'clock, but I'll be busy. Okay, South Dakota, Trip Delmont School. Tennessee. McLeod Elementary. Bears. Bears are very common on these things. I haven't seen many Santas, to be honest. Texas, Greenwood International School. A lot of people just draw their state flag. Utah, the Center for Creativity, Innovation, and Discovery Charter School. Boy, that's a mouthful. It's a pretty art, though. Vermont Gertrude Chamberlain School of Vermont. Kind of pretty Christmas ornaments.
真的树照不下哦。
Damage. What do we got? We'll skip one. We'll go back to it. Virginia. Yeah, I ran through their photo because they were taking too damn long. U.S. Virgin Islands. It's the thing about a photographer is like we try to stay out of people's way, but sometimes just get out of my way. West Virginia. Oh, it's pretty cardinal they've got. Robert Bland Middle School. Lunatic Asylum. That's a cool Christmas ornament. State of Wisconsin, Fort Atkinson High School. They've got their, oh, it's got a bunch of animals on it, doesn't it? It's got a badger, of course, it's Wisconsin. Wyoming, Natrona County High School. Some Native American teepees and birds and mountains. State of Washington, Harmony Elementary School. You know the one thing you don't see a lot of like Buzz Lightyears, you don't see a lot of anime. Department of Defense School. This is the Guam High School and the West Point Middle School. These are run by the Department of Defense at our military bases around the world. Kansas. Yeah, but no like modern culture. Everything seems to be traditional. Idaho. We didn't see this side. We're going to go over this side. Here, DC real quick. H.D. Woodson High School. They just made like ornaments, I think. Oh, there's Frederick Douglass up at the top. Look at these down here I didn't see. So there's Idaho. Malad High School. Illinois, Richland County Community School District. Cardinals, the state bird of Illinois. I know that because I'm from Illinois. Indiana. We had corn. Oh, the VH-92. Over there, that's the New Marine One. It's flying off on a training mission over there. Cool. Get distracted. Indiana, Madison Junior High School. And Iowa, Ruth Van Hayshire Community School. More birds. Oh, there's an Iowa mascot from the University of Iowa. All right, let's go finish off with the last few. Just over here. This is open every day, I think until about a little after New Year's. If you come out after 3, that's all lit up. Not a very thick tree this year. Hawaii, Governor Wallace Ryder Farrington High School. They've got, see, like that ornament there and that ornament there is basically the same. So I think they send the patterns and they just print them out when they get here. Territory of Guam. UPI Elementary School. UPI Elementary School. State of Georgia, DeKalb Early College Academy. There's a Georgia peach. Swallowtail bee, butterflies. And finally, the state of Florida, Shady Hill Elementary, with lots of fish and tortoises and other sea life. So that's your Pageant of Peace down here on the ellipse, just past the south lawn of the White House. Kind of a cool thing to see. We're going to make our way over to the White House now because, well, we've got this press briefing coming up. We need to cover it. So I was just checking through my files. I actually haven't filmed a press briefing in about 2 months. And when you don't have any current pictures in the directories with the news agencies, well, then your pictures don't sell. So I need to get a new Karine Jean-Pierre photo of the day. Also because they did all these pardons last night, I think she's going to get some questions about Trump pardoning the J6 people. Could get a little testy. We'll take pictures of that. What's this? DC police responding. A lot of fire trucks too. Canines. Oh, could be a suspicious package. Not a suspicious package. That's a gun dog call. They've stopped a vehicle up actually around where I live, and they want someone to search for a gun. Maybe the guy threw the gun out of the car while he was getting chased or something. So that's what those 2 cars are going to see. Nah, we're not going to drive up there for that. Alright, we're down on 19th Street where the artsy-fartsy things are. And where we can get some Korean food. Kind of feel like Korean food today. So let's pop in here. Okay. Let's go eat soda. Let's dig into this, yeah? Bulgogi beef, corn on rice. So that was good and healthy, but in the middle of that, we got a fire call down the street. So I grabbed a spoon, I shoveled it into my mouth as fast as I could. And just as I was getting up to leave, the fireman said, false alarm. Oh well, let's get to the White House, yeah? So guys, there's an update of the construction in front of the White House. That's the presidential viewing stand where Trump will be on January 20th, and that's the press gallery where my colleagues will be, and maybe I'll be. I don't really know where I'm going to be yet. We're still waiting. This is the tunnel he'll use to get. Okay, welcome back inside, where we're going to make our way into the press gallery for this press briefing. We're expecting a lot of questions on the clemency pardons and how it might relate to Trump's January 6 pardons, which he promised Time magazine he'd do on the very first day. So we want to see if there's any sparks flying amongst the journalist and the press secretary. Plus, we just need to get some new photos of her for our files.
So today, President Biden announced that he is granting clemency to approximately 1,500 Americans, the largest act in a single day.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat, or have a foreign nexus. The Department of Homeland Security and the FBI are investigating these sightings, and they're working closely with state and local law enforcement to provide resources using numerous detection methods to better understand their origin. Using very sophisticated electronic detection technologies provided by federal authorities, we have not been able to, and neither have state or local law enforcement authorities, corroborate any of the reported visual sightings. To the contrary, upon review of available imagery, it appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully. The United States Coast Guard is providing support to the state of New Jersey and has confirmed that there is no evidence of any foreign-based involvement from coastal vessels. And importantly, there are no reported or confirmed drone sightings in any restricted areas.
Or military installations to act on these systems if they're deemed to be.
You want to think about what this will do to your insurance rates?
Okay. What a glorious day it is today. I mean, it looks pretty. It's cold, but it really looks pretty. It smells like chimneys. Not sure they got the fireplaces at the White House going. And no Marine. I don't know where Biden is right now. I'm going to go find a camera guy who's out here in one of the booths. I'm not sure where he is. Probably freezing. These things are really cold. Let's go in one of these.
You see yourself?
I see myself, but I'm not lined up. Oh, there I'm lined up. X. Cool. Oh, that's me. How many ties do you have in here?
That's not mine.
It's like
This is
for the talking heads.
this 10.
So yeah, it's not really very glamorous in here, is it? Just cameras and wires,
Kind of depressing.
space heaters.
It gets hot.
Oh yeah, when it's hot, it must be awful.
It's,
Boy, this guy's fat. Look how fat this one is. Don't worry. I'm not a plastic explosive or something. Alright, let's get out of here, guys. Alright, more construction ongoing. And we are heading out. These boxes around the tree, this is a DC law. You have to protect the trees whenever you have a construction project so you don't run into them or dump crap on it or something. So they build a fence around all the trees. It's kind of wild. Hey guys, we got a bunch of fire trucks making their way to a call. There has been a technical rescue call on the other side of the city, just up here. What are these guys doing? Are these hazmats? Why are they here? They're not needed. Yeah, so that's the hazmat trucks. They're probably being sent back to quarters. I don't think they're needed for this rescue. Apparently this guy is trapped. He fell like he fell 2 floors, but he's kind of wedged in and stuck. And yeah, the police are up there, up that alley, trying to find a way to get them out. There's the fireman. Let's go around the next block, see what we can see. Fell through a hole. There was like a piece of just like a plaster wall over the hole. He stepped on it and it went down 2 floors. Now he's kind of pinned, I guess. So they have 2 rescue squads on station. And they're trying to get this guy out. Okay, looks like they got the guy out. He's in the ambulance. And they're going to transport him soon, as far as I can tell. The house back there is under construction. He fell 2 floors. Not pleasant. Alright, he's on the way to the hospital. He was actually conscious and knew what happened. He just fell like 20 or 30 feet. Alright, let's go get this filed. Okay guys, that is Thursday in Washington, D.C. There is a fire. There's a 2-alarm fire way far away, but I got to deal with something with my kid. I'm making him chocolate chip cookies tonight, so I'm going to miss that fire. Anyway, tomorrow we'll be back in the White House. Toys for Tots Day. If you haven't given to Toys for Tots, find one locally in your area and do so. I will show you whatever else is going on in D.C. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.